Hello, my name is Lorrie. Welcome to my channel. We are quilters. This is Upskill Monday, and this month is all about chain stitch and making chain stitch even fancier. I love outline stitches. They are so simple, and there's not very many basic stitches, and then you can embellish and go onward and upward from there to make things even fancier if you like hand stitching. Let me show you the stitch I'm inspired by this stitch sampler book. Let me show you how to do simple chain stitch. And the next couple weeks, we are going to make fancy chain stitch. Let's get started. Let me move some things out of the way, my thread stash. I'm going to keep my scissors handy and the book handy. Some extra thread. Here is my sample that I've done in chain stitch, and wow, this one is easy. I know I say that every week, but this one really, I did it with the button on it. It took maybe 5 minutes. So I am going to, this is one of those ones that I embellished with the iron on. I'm going to work on it. Since I didn't get any of that done while we were on vacation, I have a needle with a fairly large eye. I'm using 3 strands today. Wait till you see this stitch. And I'm using what my grandmother would have called a lazy man's thread. I'm going to do around the green just to bring out the yellow in those flowers. So you pick a point to start and come up. And then for this stitch, it's a loop. And you're coming and going through the same hole. You're going to try to make this equidistant each time and go through the loop. Then the same hole you came up, you go down. I'm making my stitches about 1/4 of an inch. And the more you do this, and see how quickly it goes? The more you do this, the better you get at it, the more even your stitches will be. And I don't mind if mine aren't exact. It will be all right. But look how quickly that comes together. Very, very fast. So down through the same hole, make a loop, bring your needle up, and then you just go on and do the same thing. So it is a very fast outline stitch. And we will be adding 2 chain stitch this month, making it into something a little fancier. But that stitch by itself really emphasizes whatever you're putting it around. Let me put this on speed stitch, and I will do a little more just for your viewing pleasure. Oh, I'm going to turn the corner. Before I put it on speed stitch, let me show you how to turn a corner. Same thing. You put the needle down in the same hole and you just turn to the side. Pulled that right out of the hole, didn't I? You put the needle in the same hole, you came up, turn the needle to the side, and you have turned the corner. So this stitch is easy to change direction. That thread is getting out of hand. And keep on going. Easy, easy. I don't think it could be any easier, to tell you the truth. I'm down to the end of my thread. I am obviously not going to get many more stitches. They never tell you how to tie on a new thread in a book. They just assume that once you know how to make the stitch, you're good to go. So it always takes me a moment to figure out, there's always a good way and a not so good way to do this. And in the big scheme of things, nobody will notice, but unless you really, really do something creative. Let me tie this off. I go through a loop of its own thread, and I need to put on new thread, obviously. I am using a needle that has a little bit bigger eye so that I can put those 3 threads in. Earlier today, I was using a needle that had a smaller eye, and I had forgotten how much of a pain. And even though I wear reading glasses, and I saw the other day while I'm threading this needle, let me mention this, I saw all these shortcuts and tricks on a YouTube video, and I don't remember where I saw it, but it had all these different ways that if you have trouble threading a needle, you can thread a needle, like using a little tiny slip of paper to put through the eye. It would have to have a fairly big eye like this needle, the wire needle threader. So to start a new thread, you just come up where you went down through to tie off that knot, and then you just continue on. This one isn't, again, it's an easy one too. It's very forgiving, very forgiving. So let me go back to stitching. Oh, before I go back to stitching, there was only one caution for this stitch. Do not pull it too tight, because you want to see that lovely little loop you're making. I didn't time that out very well. This one loop is going to be very small, but you don't want to bunch it up. You want to see your lovely, lovely loops. So make sure you keep them nice and loose, and they're looking the way you want as you go. Let me go back to speed stitching. So to finish off, if you're coming back to the end, is pretty easy too. You do a stitch, and then the next stitch, I want it to come up just right inside, or where I went down to at the very first stitch. Oops, I almost missed my loop. Put my loop there, and you won't even be able to tell where your stitches started or ended. There it is. Simple chain stitch. That's all there is to it. Give it a try. Makes a great outline stitch, fairly quick, not many rules. In the same hole, out at the end hole. In the same hole, out at the end hole. It makes a nice pattern, very easy to do, and when you choose your colors, gives nice contrast. This one really does bring out the yellows in the flowers. So I hope you have enjoyed this little episode, and I will see you on Wednesday for Study in Scarlet. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this quick and easy episode. Please remember to like and subscribe. Help my channel grow. I appreciate your help and patronage. Have a great day and a wonderful week.